EcoStar is at the cutting edge of environmentally conscious packaging materials. We are committed to recycling PET by reclaiming plastic bottles and plastic thermoforms, turning them back into consumer packaging, and keeping them out of our landfills.
We believe in conserving resources. And in a world of scarce resources, anytime you can use something over again, you're preserving that molecule and using it at its highest and best value. So I think everyone benefits from that.
Inside the EcoStar facility, there are more than 70,000 square feet of space dedicated to recycling and extrusion. Our recycling facility washes and grinds bottles and thermoforms into flake, approved for use in direct food contact packaging. The flake can be sold to other companies or used in our own plastic roll stock extrusion lines.
Well, our vision for EcoStar is to completely close the loop. In other words, have our packages used and consumed, collected, and then reused again.
At capacity, EcoStar can process about 36 million pounds of baled bottles and thermoforms per year. Here's how our state-of-the-art facility works. It starts in the bale feeding pit, where compressed bales of plastic bottles from curbsides and recycling centers are loaded onto an in-feed conveyor. The conveyor meters the bottles into a bale breaker, which separates them into individual free-flowing bottles. In the pre-washing station, dirty bottles go through a large tumbler where steam and a cleaning solution remove labels and dirt from the outside of the bottles. This allows for better detection of the material in the automatic sorting stations. In the EcoStar washing facility, water and detergents are continuously reused throughout the process. Now, the bottles and thermoforms pass through the automatic sorting systems. Non-PET and colored bottles are detected by high-speed cameras and sensors that operate on both infrared and visible light spectrums. A well-aimed blast of air will remove any non-clear, non-PET items from the material stream. Once they leave the automatic bottle sorting system, operators manually inspect and remove any final contaminants that were undetected by the automatic sorters. Now, the PET bottles and thermoforms are ready to be ground into flake. To do this, the EcoStar system uses a wet grinding system to cut the plastic into flakes that can be easily used as feedstock for other PET processing applications. After grinding, a carefully measured amount of flake is mixed with hot water and detergents to clean the flakes and achieve a direct food contact approved condition. From here, the flake is conveyed to a separation tank where bottle caps and rings that were still attached to the bottles during grinding are separated from the PET flake. The PET flakes sink to the bottom of the water tank, while the caps and rings float to the top and are skimmed off. Then, the flakes are rinsed and dried.
We will use 100% post-consumer material in food contact. So it's really kind of special and not a lot of people do that.
After all the sorting and cleaning stages, the flakes are ready to be tested for quality and bagged in super sacks. Recycled raw material is ready for extrusion into virgin quality roll stock with high recycled content intended for retail and food consumer packaging.
If you compare virgin raw materials to recycled raw materials, it uses about half as much carbon. So it's a significant reduction in the carbon necessary to produce packaging, and that's a pretty big reduction.
Reducing waste in landfills, meeting new market demands, providing recycled roll stock. It's not just the right thing to do, it's what we do best. EcoStar. Recycle, replastic, results.